Welcome to Random and Desperate. Now today's video is to let people know how to keep yourself safe in Benidorm. It's absolutely throwing down in Benidorm. I'm in the new town with the Amelia at the Amelia Benidorm, and I've been here a week and I want to give people some tips on travelling. Now Benidorm, especially the new town and some parts of the old town, is not safe at night time, and I'll tell you why. It's because Spain is nearly bankrupt. It's struggling for money. The people can't afford to live around here because of the pure rent what they have to pay for. So today excuse me, today I'm going to tell you how to keep yourself safe in the streets of Benidorm, and how pickpockets and other nasty people operate. Remember, people have got no money, so they are looking for other ways of, let's just say, making extra revenue, and unfortunately it's us, it's the Brits, we are easy targets. So I want to give you some tips on staying safe in Benidorm. Right, the first one, which is the most proper one, is there's some great nightlife here, okay? And there is, depending if you like that kind of thing, there's lots of pubs to choose for near the Strip as well. And I'll tell you about the Strip in a bit. Now the Strip is basically, it's a road full of bars, and it's really popular, especially with the young people. But the problem is, when we have a few pints of golden nectar and we get drunk, we are easy targets for them folks, especially if we're walking on our own. So the first tip: never walk anywhere at night time, sober or drunk, on your own, because there are gangs out there targeting you. Your pockets full of change, your little bag, your smartwatch, your phone, your passport, even if that's even a bonus for them. Now most people don't carry cash now, but they carry their phones. £500 worth of plus some of these phones are, and they can sell them for 20% on the black market. And yes, you can have all the security devices in as much as you want, but they have ways of counteracting that. So the biggest tip: first, never walk around with your phone and show them that you've got a nice new iPhone, because you'll be targeted and you'll lose it before you even get home, because there's gangs in place with walkie-talkies. There's people what's called spotters. What a spotter is check the tourist out. First, is he on his own? Yes. Is he got a smartwatch? Yes. Has he got any jewellery, anything what expensive clothes? Yes. So you're going to be a target, and it's not just one person who'll target you. There'll be multiple people involved in this little thing. So the way to keep yourself safe: I own a smartwatch like this. I never wear it out ever, okay? Because you're telling these people that you've got money. So never wear a smartwatch, because that's what they look for, clues, and the smartwatch is the easiest one. Especially if it's an Apple smartwatch, they're about £300-400 plus, and they're going to nick that off you. You're going to lose it before you get home. Never get your phone out ever. Okay, never get your phone out. You might as well just hold money up in the air and go, I've got money, come and nick it. And also, what they do, I never try, and if you are going to get drunk, except you're in Benidorm, you're going to get drunk, is at the end of the night, just get a bloody taxi home, folks. It's cheap enough. It's wherever it is, like from Strip to here is around about €6. I'd rather lose €6 to a taxi driver than lose my phone and everything else. And that's what they're after. They're after your phone. Yes, they are after cash, but no one carries cash. But they're after your phone. They have devices, they have programs to counteract all your security, getting your phone and bleed it dry. I'm telling you, that's what they do. Everyone's got banking apps on, and they can just transfer money before you even sober up and realise what's going on. And how they do that? Well, they either bully you, target you, give us your phone, and if you're drunk, you're going to do it. The other little trips they have is women. Telling you, women. And women will say, oh, do you fancy coming back to it? Then these work well with taxi drivers as well. You've got to be careful this one. A woman will be outside a taxi, well, you think it's a taxi, and they'll see a young man on his own, drunk, and they say, do you fancy coming back to my hotel? And the guy thinks, oh yeah, I'm in for a bit of a treat tonight. So he gets in the taxi. They don't go to the hotel, they go somewhere else in the middle of nowhere, and the girl lets you out, and then there's a group of guys, and they'll give you some options. Either they want 500 euros, which they'll take to a cash machine, and your phone, and everything else, or they'll give you a good ID. And as well as women, you've got to be careful of women as well, because women will try and pick up guys just to rob them with the same scenario, but without the taxi. They'll be in the pub, and they'll chat you up. You think, wow, I mean, look to that, some beautiful Spanish girl, and your brain thinks, oh yes, I've pulled here. Yeah, you pulled, but she's going to rob you blind. Also, be careful, all ladies of the night. They'll try and take your money. They'll say, do you want a bit of fun? Just go down here. You go down here. Some actually pull your pants down, and when they're doing the do, there's someone else robbing you blind. Or they could take down, Alice, same scenario again, just to take everything off you. Don't fall for it. Just use your common. If something's not right, just don't do it. Because it's a dangerous place, folks. Mostly at night time, especially the early hours, especially near the trip, there's people operate there. And also the strip, be extremely careful, folks, when you're at the strip. Because it's run by gangsters. The police don't even go up there. They get paid off before they even get anywhere near the strip. And you'll see, and when I go there, and you don't believe me, look at every street corner and see the people standing on the street corner with the walkie-talkies giving information out. They call themselves security, but if you do cause trouble in their area, to them it is their area, they won't call the police. The police won't go anywhere near them. Even if you call the police and the police start coming down the strip, there's always someone pay them off. Yeah, it is a corrupt country. People don't follow by the rules like we used to. So you've got to protect yourself. Remember, these Romanian gangsters, any trouble, they'll take you somewhere, sort you out in their own way, dump you somewhere, and also rob you. But please, so much of it, I could go on for hours. There's another one. Someone comes up to you and says, oh, I'm a bit lost, could you tell me where this hotel is? Some young girl on their own, so you get your phone out, unlock it, and then as soon as you unlock it, they've got you again. They can access all your apps and transfer money. They either can do that, they either can pickpocket you and do it there and then, or they'll use violence against you. It's one of them scenarios. And there's a set of pickpocketers. When you have one of these man bags, always have it on the front, like here, and put your hand on it at all times. If anyone speaks to you for any reason, you've always got to assume they're going to rob you. You've always got to assume it. So the best thing is, if someone speaks to you, or some birdie you think you're in luck, it's sad to say, just get your cell phone. Because you think, why would a pretty girl, Spanish girl, be interested in a drunk lad? Think about it, really do. And it's not worth the hassle. I know it might scare you folks, but it is a good place. I'm just trying to warn you and tell you the cons of the place. Anyone talks to you, get out of there. Just run in a hotel fast as you can, because they're up to something. With ladies, just be careful with your drinks. Never let anyone buy you a drink, no matter what, unless you really know it's their friend, obviously. And if you go to the toilet, don't do what we used to do, put a beer mat over it, because all they do is lift the beer mat, put it in, and put the beer mat on. That doesn't work either. Take your drink wherever you go, and when they pour it as well, make sure you're seeing. It's better to get bottles, to be honest with you, and see them pop the top out just to protect yourself. When you go in the tourist place, it is another one. There is people going around with petitions. For example, the biggest one is they have this petition on a clipboard, and they even have like the badge on, Don't believe them either. And they come up to you and go, telling you their death. And you think, oh, that's such a shame. And they ask you to sign a petition. Now, when you're signing the petition, yeah, they're robbing you, they're pickpocketing you, because you're distracted, hand in bag or whatever, and they've took it. And the best thing is, after you sign the petition, people try and give them money, but then they rob you. So be careful of that one. I know it's a bit doom and gloom, but my job is just to give you the heads up. There's so many little cons, and pretty much a lot of people are conning you. Kebabs it'll say it's €6. These are little things. €6 on the board. You order a kebab for €6, and then they say it's 8 because you're drunk. They put 2 on for the sales. So, and you say, why they put 2 on? Oh, that's for salad. So if you are getting a kebab, ask them, how much is it? This is the big one. How much is kebab with salad? Is it 6? You'll get it for 6. If you don't, you're going to lose another €2 on that one. And even registered chemists, even they're at it as well. Because let's just say you're a tummy bug, they will give you 2 options. And they'll put them on the counter. There'll be one on its own and another 2. The one on its own is what you really need, whatever it is, tablets, and it's usually €5 or €6. But the other 2 is what they recommend. And this is a massive con, this one. Instead of paying €5 for some paracetamol, you say, well, if you take this for protein, this will boost you up, or this will help you. It's nearly €40, so they're even tripling the price. But they're all at it. Everyone's at it, conning the British, so please be careful. And if you want the dreaded cigarettes, here's another con. You can go to the official where they're only allowed to sell cigarettes. There is only one shop, which I'm going to put the picture up here. That's the only where you can license to buy these things from. If you go in there, you'll be paying about €5 to €6 a packet. But they do sell them in supermarkets, but they won't advertise it. So you go in a convenience shop, you go in, and you'll say to them, if you get any cigarettes, say yeah, under the counter, and it'll be about €12, 12 to €15. Because what they do, they buy it from the licensed shop and sell it under the counter for triple the price. Honestly, you've got to watch every single thing you do. And when you're ordering food, check the menu first and add it up yourself and figure it out. The best thing what I always see, you go in restaurants, and if you don't add it up, they put a couple of euros on, and then the English, because they're thinking polite, they put tips on as well. So watch that one. Me personally, I never tip ever. That's my general rule, because if you are tipping, these people on the living wage anyway, and just like you and me, we're on the living wage, and you're giving them extra money. Certain countries do like tips. This one's not. This one is not. Be careful whatever you do. And yes, there's plenty of strip bars, and there's people dancing in poles all over the place. Lots for young men. Very good distraction. Never be distracted. Always try and keep sober. I know we're in Benidorm. I know you want to get legless. But you find a decent place, a decent bar, stick to it, at least you know it. But the strip is the main dodgy part of 95% of crimes are committed in that strip, and you'll never see a copper at all. So watch what you do, everything you do. The hotels are pretty much safe, to be honest with you. I say people don't nick passports. They might nick money, but like anything else, if you've got this is a weird one, this one, but it saved my bacon a few times, is when you're in a hotel and you have a safe, okay, little tip for you this, most of them are free anyway. Now safes can be broken into very easy. All you have to do is take the batteries out, reset it, or know that personal code, which is probably under the safe anyway. So what you've got to do is, what I recommend is, as soon as you come in, put the safe on, put your code in, and don't put anything in it. Honestly, don't put anything in it. Your passport or anything valuable, hide it somewhere in plain sight. Well, not in plain sight, in the fridge, top of the fridge. Because if someone breaks in, they will assume all your, because they know now, break in here and all your goods are in that safe. And if they know what they're doing, they can pretty much clear that out in 2 minutes. And end of the day, if they're gonna come in, they see the safe, they think, right, okay, got 2 minutes. They don't want to look round. If you hide it in random places, make sure you remember, obviously, it's too much of a long time to search for it. So if I was you, put a checklist, find whatever items you do, put them in random places. That's the tip. But other than that, enjoy yourself in Benidorm. Just keep yourself safe, look after your friends and your family. Make sure, the biggest one, get the taxi home, okay? Biggest one, as soon as it goes dark, get the taxi home, or even there, whatever time you go down. Don't be a target. These are professionals. We're not professionals. We're just professional drinkers. We're not used to this level of violence and intimidation and theftery. The main reason is because, as I said before, people are struggling and they'll do whatever it takes to get your money. So thanks for watching, folks, and I'll see you again next time. I hope these travel tips do work. I'll see you again next time for whenever the adventure awaits.